Alright, now that we've got all the cylinders filled except for one, the one cylinder I leave empty as my safety cylinder because I do a lot of four-wheeler riding and whatnot, and I'd rather leave that one open and keep my hammer down on that one. That way there's no chance of it striking. So from there, now that you see that all these are filled, from there what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Crisco and I'm going to use this as a sill on it, because what happens when you do that is it keeps the black powder from causing what you call a chain fire. Because it is black powder in an open cylinder, not inside the casing, it can actually cause a combustion fire if there's not a proper sill on it. Alright, so as you see, this is the finishing touch on as you put the Crisco in. So, and the reason I do this also, besides chain fire, is it naturally lubricates the barrel as the ball goes down. It'll actually push it down through first. This is paramount for making sure that you have a smooth ride due to it not having a rifle actual projectile in there. Alright, now that I've got it all lubed up and prevented from having chain fires, what I'm going to do next is actually take a larger wad and I'm going to stick it inside the barrel itself. That's going to keep any debris and whatnot off of it. Now, I waited till very last to do this part here. What this part here is, it's the percussion caps. The reason why I waited till last with percussion caps is because if there was an accidental tap on the percussion cap that causes it to go off, then next thing you know I have a negligent misfire. Okay, so most kits, they come with this. This is actually a crimper that you put your projectile, or not your projectile, your blasting caps in, and it will preload them. I don't like using this because when you do it, you have to really force it on there, and sometimes it doesn't even stick on. Like as you see that, it's still on there. So you have to really force it on there to get it to stick, and I don't really like doing that, especially having a black powder charge already inside the cylinder, because that could actually, pushing it too hard could cause it to go off, and I'd rather not do that. All right, as you can tell now, all the blasting caps are on, except for one. That's that one I said I'm going to leave that as my safety cylinder. So taking it out of half-cock mode, I'm going to cock it all the way back, allowing it to have that open nipple. From there, I'm going to pull back on the hammer, holding the hammer back while pulling the trigger, easing the hammer forward. Even though there's not a blasting cap on that one, you always want to treat every cylinder as if it is a loaded cylinder regardless. So here I have a fully loaded Pietta black powder pistol, 1851 Confederate Navy replica. It is a brass body with a steel barrel and steel cylinder. Now, the reason why this pistol specifically came with a 25 grain recommendation. A lot of pistol cartridges and black powder pistols have a higher recommendation, but because this is a brass frame, you do not want to overload it, because brass expands at a faster rate than steel does, and that can actually ruin the pistol itself.